and welcome to another episode of Back to Basics. Now in today's episode I'm going to be showing you how to make probably my grimmest base, and I debated for quite a while whether this should be a Back to Basics or an All About That base, because it's kind of in between with the time and the products that you'd need. But I decided that because for this you only really need about 5 different things, and it is relatively quick and simple to do. You don't have to be really detailed and neat or anything. It's literally stick some stuff on and slap a few layers on. So I decided to put this down as a Back to Basics video, and like I said, it's pretty grim, but I love it. I love experimenting with this one, and I think the result was really cool. So let's head to the table and I will see you in a bit. The first thing you're going to want to do is gather some skulls and bones, just bits from sprues. A lot of the skulls from here are from the Citadel box of skulls, but I've also got some other bits and pieces from other sprues, so some arms and legs and torsos and things like that. Then we're just going to put a nice coating of Vallejo white pumice onto the base. And then all you need to do is just start pressing those little sprue bits in and arranging them around however you like, just so that the entire base is pretty much full of these pieces. Then once that's dried completely, I'd leave it for 24 hours just to make sure. I have primed it in Skeleton Bone by Army Painter, and then I'm just applying a really heavy wash of Agrax Earthshade all over, just making sure I get it into all the recesses and all the nooks and crannies. Once that's dry, you're going to want to take some Citadel blood for the Bloodgod and just slap it on. Really thick coat, making sure it goes into all the recesses, completely covering everything on the base. And you can see it's already starting to look pretty nasty, to be fair. So once you finish with that, just let that dry. I think I just left it to dry for a couple of hours. And then all you're going to do after that is hit the whole thing with another coat of blood for the Bloodgod, because you can never have too much blood on a base. So again, just making sure that you completely cover it and get it into all the recesses. And then once that's dried, just to give it an extra nasty, wet look, all I'm doing here is I'm going over the whole thing again with Agrax Earthshade Gloss. And again, getting it all into all the recesses, and it just gives it that nasty, grimy, shiny look. And then all you need to do is paint the rim, and I'm doing that in black, but as always, you can do that in whatever colour you like. So there you go, that's my pile of bones base. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel, and that way you will be made aware of whenever I release new content. And as always, I'd love to hear your feedback, so drop me a note in the comments and I will get back to you. I've also put a link in the description for everything you'll need to make this base, and links to my Facebook and Instagram account, so you can give me a follow on there. I will be back on Saturday with another All About That base, and until then, happy hobbying.